right. Well, how about it? You're looking at that logo, Southern Fried Football. Mark Packer is here, live with us here on Bounce TV to talk a little sports action. How you doing?
Well, I mean, after I got tackled by half the staff.
Are you okay? You don't have a torn ACL or anything?
I will tell you one
Broken
thing.
rib?
WBTV may be hearing from my lawyer. That's all I'm telling you. We may have our own show by the time we get back on Monday.
I don't think you're on the payroll to get any workers' comp or anything.
My neck is starting to be a little sore.
Get a little
back.
tight.
You know how it is in this country. You sue everybody you sneeze at. You're going to snooze. Listen.
We'll get you one of Dottie's cupcakes to make you feel better.
I saw
How about
those
that?
on the way in. Those were strong.
Okay, so
what are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Okay, let's talk well, you came back from the Army-Navy game over the weekend.
Loved
it was amazing to watch on TV. How was it being there in person?
It is a bucket list item.
Yeah.
I tell folks this all the time. I don't care what team you root for in your lifetime. You need to do Army, Navy, and you go in early. We were there for a couple days. You talk to all the lieutenant generals and 5-star, 4-star guys. It was just incredibly impressive.
Wow.
But you walk in the stadium and you see the march on, and here comes the cadets, here comes the mids. And it really makes you feel good. I mean, with all the craziness going on in college sports where you kind of say, boy, that's negative, that's ugly, it's a terrible story. It really is a cleansing of the soul when you go to a game like this. Because you go in, you go to the stadium at 12 o'clock, here's the march on, you see the men and women that really protect us. And they are the ultimate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're the one dodging bullets and bombs 6 months from now. And you sit back and you go, my God. I mean, you just have such an appreciation for what they do. And then you have the game, which is great. You got the flyover, which is incredible. The Apache helicopters and the jets. And
I loved at the end of the game how they both sang. And not only did they both get to sing their alma maters, but the opposing team stands behind them as the other team sings their.
I mean, it's want to sing second. When you sing second, it means you won the game.
That means you won the game.
We're on the field, but you see these men crying because it's the last game they're going to play. Like I said, 4 months from now, they're dodging bullets and bombs. And it's a cleansing of the soul when you go to the Army-Navy game. It really is great.
Wonderful. Let's talk Heisman. Marcus Mariota.
Love it. Again.
I mean, not a surprise, though.
No. Not a surprise, but he is a classy kid. I've had a chance to interview him one-on-one 2 or 3 different times. He's just as good as it gets. And on top of that, he's a terrific player. And, of course, Oregon, Florida State out in the Rose Bowl. Look forward to being out there in a couple weeks. That'd be great. You got Alabama, Ohio State in the other semifinal.
Sugar Bowl.
But Marcus was terrific. And I thought the other guys, too. Melvin Gordon, Amari Cooper, the other 2 finalists in the Heisman. Class acts, humble. And, again, it was time between Johnny Manziel and all the things that Jameis Winston's been through. Here's Marcus Mariota that really represents exactly what the award's about.
Yeah, from top to bottom. All right, what kind of irks me a little bit about all these bowl games that we're going to be seeing?
You irked. Your dogs are in Charlotte.
I know, they're in Charlotte. I got to, walk down the street to go watch them play. I love it.
Have you got tickets yet, by the way?
No. But I know Mark Packer, so I know he's going to hook me up.
Well, especially after I own WBTV on Monday. Anything you want, I got you covered, Christine.
Why do we take so long to play these bowl games, or see the championship, the college semifinal?
We only have 38 bowl games. What do you want? I mean, we got 38. We got 5 this weekend, including the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. You don't want to miss that. That's right.
Well, that's the thing. We've got dozens of bowl games. A lot of people are probably not going to really care about that much.
Well, wait a minute. The folks in Boise are excited about Western.
Okay, fine. But we want to see that college semifinal. It's the first year for this playoff system. And we got to wait till January 1st?
January 1. It's 10 days from now. We're 11 days away. Relax. Hey, by the way, where you been lately?
And then we got to go January 12th to see the final?
Yeah, listen, your dogs are in Charlotte. Look, what are you worried about the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl?
What am I barking about, right?
I like it. I think the playoffs are going to be great. I really do. I really do.
It is going to be fantastic. You'll be watching, you said, Florida State, Oregon.
I will be at the Rose Bowl.
Okay, awesome. Excellent.
By the way, I heard the weather's supposed to be pretty good in Pasadena this time of year, huh?
They need some rain.
Watch this. Live television. You gotta love that.
He's not injured. There's proof right there. He's not injured.
That's a real toss.
That's a real toss? All right, go to Chris Larson.